Is there anything else? Do you play any musical instruments? Do you like any musical instruments? Is there anything that you would like to try?
Yes. He like music too much, and also DJing.
He loves DJ.
Almost a DJ. Almost a DJ.
Good. It's a good thing that he loves DJing, because me and Tebo actually we're very familiar with the DJing thing. And sometimes we have like little sessions where we just bring out a table and we just practice our DJing.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we can hook up a session for Ziyanda one day. Just get a dig and see what Ziyanda's got.
Okay.
I just have one question, if I'm not protruding. As your matric your head of house and your matric mentors here, what would you like from them next year? What would you like us to do to make it better for you, like make you feel comfortable? That's okay. Like what I'm basically asking is, do you want to be coming in every day, or like to our studies, having talks, whatever? Or do you want it to be like maybe a routine, maybe at the end of every week or the end of every second week? What do you want? What do you feel comfortable with?
I think it's good to meet you every day, so that he can
Dramatize.
Yes, and got more confident.
Okay.
Okay, let me jump in there. Let me jump
at the beginning.
Omo and Tebo, like you've seen for yourself where we are at now, right?
Yeah.
And it's something that needs to be addressed step by step. He's gonna get there, he's gonna get there. The socio-economic background is limiting. The language barrier is limiting.
The language barrier is very limiting, yeah.
Language barrier limiting, socio-economic background is limiting his potential. He's got a great potential. If you spend time with him, you could see how wonderful he is. But he can't express himself in the English language, and he also coming from a disadvantaged background. And Hilton, you yourself, you see, even when it's like visiting day, like on a Sunday or a Saturday, and the cars are packed, the first time I took them to Hilton, they felt really intimidated. It really got to them. You see, it really got to them. But he's come very far. He's been accepted. He's coming next year for sure. He needs to step up. So we've spoken to Debbie Fenstra for academic support. We've spoken to Ask You for academic support. Academically too, that is one thing we need to tackle. But I know that is out of your hands. And every grade 8 like new boy is assigned a personal tutor, right? Yeah, so if you guys can work with a personal tutor assigned to Ziyanda, because academic, what they are learning, he's a star in his school according to what he's learning, according to the syllabus, according to the curriculum. But when you take him to like a private school curriculum, it's very different. So we've been working with Ask You, and Ask You has been supportive. She's recommended some books for us, and we keep training him in those books. I don't want him to go to class and just sort of like freak out,
be overwhelmed.
So that's what we need to. So Ask You told us that socially we need to get him to socialize. We need to get him to make friends. We need to get him to we need to get
because that's important. Him being able to make friends, that's what's going to carry him through Hilton, because when times are tough, those are going to be the first people that must have your back. Your dorm are going to be the first people that you're going to go to when you have a problem, when you are homesick, when you're feeling not okay, they're the first person, they're the first people that you are going to witness, and they're the first people that are going to be there for you. I might not always be there, but I'll try my best. Maybe the dorm can try and reach out to me and say, okay, we have a problem, but they're always going to be with him 24/7, because their schedules are like similar. Whereas with me and him, our schedules are totally different because of the difference in grade. But the dorm, those are the people that are going to be able to be with him most of the time. So that is one thing that as a matric group in our house, that is one thing that we are focusing on trying to make sure that everyone is included and everybody's made feel part of the dorm, and everybody's made a part of that brotherhood, and everybody's loved and accepted regardless of their background, regardless of their flaws as well. We accept and we do not discriminate or differentiate based on flaws or if one person stands out in some particular way. So that is the one thing that we hold ourselves to tackling next year.
Okay,
as a matric group.
So on your level, in terms of the leadership hierarchy, is you will be the first point of call, then the head of house will be like the second, then the house masters will come, then the house managers will come, right? Do you guys have a good relationship with Nomfundo?
Yeah, we have a very good relationship with her. She's the best. She will make sure that she was actually the one who introduced me, or she was the one who told me about Ziyanda.
Okay.
And she asked us, she asked us that as a matric, she spoke to me and asked us, or asked me to make sure that to take this message to my dorm. She said that as a matric group, please make sure that he, you take care of him, and that he is not made feel secluded because of his differences. And then it was then when I went up and I spoke to my dorm, and I told them about Ziyanda and where he's coming from and what Nomfundo had told me. And basically we said, okay, we understand that it's going to be a different experience for him because he's not used to private school. Private school like way of doing things. And we said that because of the differences we understand, and we see that it's not he's not gonna be necessarily the same as every single grade 8 that would be coming into Hilton. So it was then that we were like, okay, we need to make sure that as a matric group, we make sure that every member of the dorm, we make sure that everyone out of that 16, we make sure that they are all like included, and they all encompassed within that within the dorm, and that Ziyanda, and they understand that this is where he's coming from. This is the best that he can do at this point, and with patience and with time, as his dorm members and the support, he will get there eventually. That is what we want.
Thank you very much. I've also spoken to Nflaga and Nick as well. We had a meeting with them.
Oh yes.
We had a meeting with them, and they told us that the leadership team of the house, they're gonna take care of him. And if Ziyanda has sort of like any concerns in terms of not fitting in quite well, he can just go to Falcone and then just chill around with them. I don't know. Tebo, when are you supposed to report as the head of house to school? Are you supposed to come a day before the new boys come, or are you supposed to come before?
The matrics come 2 days before, something like that. When do we come back?
I have to come back on the 13th of January for we have a leadership camp where they'll show us the routes and tips on how to do the leadership thing. So on the 13th, I'll be at school. So I don't know if you guys want to come over, can come from the 13th.
Okay.
But then I'll also be doing basketball camp and that.
Okay. With Omo, when will you like to report to school?
Tebo, when do the rest of the matrics have to be back at school?
I think on the 17th.
And then so on the 17th, I think on the.
Wait, let me check my calendar. The Sunday, the 17th, I think.
Yes.
Matrics come back, and then Monday.
Grade 8.
Monday the grade 8s come. I think that's how it is. So grade 12s come on the 17th, following day.
Yeah, because what I was planning was for you to see like firsthand what is happening. I wanted to organize for you to visit Ziyanda's home and to visit Ziyanda's school to see the environments. I wanted you to see the home environment and to see the school environment. His home and his school is not very far from each other.
Okay.
So I wanted to organize for the two of you to come to his home and just see his home, and also take you to the school to see the environment in the school, to have a picture of how it is like actually. So with Tebo, I know you'll be ahead, you come earlier. But with Omo, I don't know if you can. I don't know if
I can try. I can speak to my parents and try and see if it's not possible for us to come a bit earlier, if possible, because we're going to be traveling from the Northwest Province, which is going to be probably like a 7-8 hour drive. But it's something that I'll need to keep communicating with you guys about, and if my parents are able to, and when will they be able to, so that we can all go together.
Okay. I'll keep in touch with you, then you update us so that I can organize for you and Tebo to come to Ziyanda's home and see the environment for yourself. I think that would be something.
So yeah, I'll just with regards to the visit to when I'll be returning to school, I'll keep you guys updated about as to like where we stand and things like that.
Okay. So I think that is it for from me. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for availing yourself, Tebo, and thank you for availing.
Pleasure.
And we are very grateful, and we know that Ziyanda is in safe hands. And come next year, when push comes to shove, I know he will just make it happen. And with your support, guidance, everything will go through. Okay.
And we're still going to keep in touch with you next year.
We'll still be in touch with you guys. So anything that you need, any if you feel like, if you're just a little bit worried about whether he's doing okay or not, we will be keeping in touch with you guys, telling you that no, this is how he's holding up, this is how everything is going, and you shouldn't worry because he's doing okay.
The mother would like to say something. You like to say something?
Okay.
Thank you guys for your time, and please enjoy your holidays. God bless you. Gabon.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Ziyanda, would you like to say something?
I'd like to say thank you for advising me, and have a nice holidays. May God bless you.
Thank you, Ziyanda. You
too, my boy.
Have a good day, and God bless you too.
Thank you, guys. Bye-bye. I'll be ending the call now.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.